proper chismis.
It's so embarrassing, but
I invite him to my party. And basically, like, he just got on with my flatmate. Like,
have you guys ever been in a toxic relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my friends was there, so and for them like they didn't understand the way I kind of just went out like that.
Yeah.
To the girl, so they kind of like encourage you. It's like, oh yeah, you should kneel down. Like
Welcome back to another episode of Chismis Podcast. I'm your co-host Adrien.
I'm your co-host Josh Kino, and today is going to be a couples podcast. As you can see, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
hello guys, my name is Raf.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Joey.
Gabe.
What?
Today we're going to be discussing some DMs sent in by you again. Thank you again for sharing your advice and any questions and topics you'd like us to talk about.
How do you girls want to be approached?
Just don't be so cocky in it, like.
Is it?
Yeah.
But what's the difference between like cocky and confident though?
Yeah, what's the line then?
Like, how do you know if he's being cocky or if he's being like, confident?
I guess like
Like-
cocky and just showing off too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, what if he just knows he can like raise you up? If
it's
you
just
know
that guy.
Yeah.
It feels like it's that guy,
Like
right?
he knows he could. I don't know.
I think going back to Gabe's, I think if he's showing off, like, I feel like if flexing is a big one.
Yeah.
Do you know? I feel like a lot of males nowadays, they flex the stuff that they have, like maybe the car they drive or the money that they have to impress other girls.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
that's cocky.
that's definitely cocky.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the way you approach
I
women.
don't know, like with flexing, it's not really that attractive.
It's not.
It's not.
Is it?
Yeah. Because it's just like, that's very like superficial and you don't really know them as a person.
Yeah.
And so, don't know.
But that's just from your point of view, though. There's some women out there who
They
like
like
that
Yeah.
lifestyle,
Yeah.
and they're attracted to that
Yeah.
lifestyle. So then, I don't know. Really. It really depends on the person.
Yeah.
So guy can't be cocky. What else? What would you say? Like you got approached in the DMs. Yeah. What's like the optimal DM?
Yeah, how
Oh,
would you
yeah,
want
that's
someone
a
to
good
approach you online?
Yeah.
Like, not weird. You know what I mean? Like, they have to be like, I don't know, because like people tell you that, like, they'll express their attraction for you by like giving you compliments. But like, I think it's better when the guy is like, I don't know, clever with it.
Like straight up.
Like, in terms of
No,
what, though? How would
Like,
he...
they're just like, I don't know, just not too upfront.
Do you think liking your story is like trying to move to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you
Depends,
like.
yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you post.
Yeah, depends on your post. Say
Well,
now,
like a
it's-
selfie or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Selfie or fit pic.
No, if it's a fit pic, you might just genuinely like what they're wearing.
Yeah.
But like, it
true.
depends on the actual
Oh
like
wait, I
thing
thought
you
you said
posted.
feet
No.
Oh my god.
Because
That
like,
didn't pass through my head, man. Sorry.
like if it's a cute selfie and like you post it
Yeah.
because you know you look good, and then
Other guys like it.
yeah,
It's when that's kind of
that's
like
how to
moving.
explain it. Yeah. Because like only you can see those likes. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So it's like, it's very, I don't know, it's kind of
Do you
intimate.
get gassed, though? Like,
Yeah.
does it boost you?
Does it depend on the
No,
person?
I like when girls like my stories more than guys do.
Actually.
Oh, well, you're in a relationship now, so...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
Newer single.
I like girl validation more than male validation. Yeah.
This is
Like, especially with like from friends
Yeah.
or like other people you don't know. Then they just like your story.
Yeah, I like that as well. Like if it's just like a stranger and then they just like maybe they compliment you on your outfit or something.
Yeah.
I get gassed.
I can't on IG. Every time I post something like on my story, I just get all these bots liking my pictures or like on my stories. Just me
Like
off.
10 likes is all bot.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, this is stalker, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, I low-key think that, IG bots, I feel like it's someone else like
Just a
trying
burner account.
Yeah. Someone's trying to stalk you.
It's like a conspiracy, right?
Because like apparently you can anonymously view stories.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And so that's why these bot accounts come up.
I didn't know that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
The more you know.
The more you
I
know.
thought they just like make a whole new bot account.
What? So the 10 bots that like my story, for example, are actually 10 different people.
Or it could just be the same person
That's scary.
looking at your thing 10 times.
That's like a red flag, or
What?
like
Stalking?
yeah.
No, but alright, I'm gonna ask you guys now. Yeah, have you before you got into a relationship? Have you ever stalked each
I'm
other?
like the FBI.
Oh, so you stalked Raf before you like go with him?
Don't lie.
Like you,
Don't lie.
you basically you pre his social media, innit?
Yeah, obviously.
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your impressions? Be you, yeah.
Yeah.
What were you? Did you pre Sophie's?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was you?
Because basically, wait. Yeah, I did. But I was like, yeah, she's cute, I guess.
Oh,
But like, to what depth of stalking are we
Yeah.
talking? Like, like FBI, you can search someone's
Name or like
name on Facebook and
see
you
their
find
old
their
photos.
aunties
Or like
and
their
their
Is
whole
that you? Yeah.
family.
and
Is
the
that
whole
FBI?
family.
So what you
Like-
did, yeah.
Was you stalked Raf's whole family before then?
Are you
No,
sure?
not like.
No.
Well, what about you
Well,
two then? Like,
But like,
did
I know
you-
how to find information.
Ah,
oh,
Yeah.
damn.
uh-huh.
If you know, you know, yeah.
You know, apparently.
I
What
don't
about
know,
you
I don't
two?
know.
Like, did you stalk Gabe's like profiles
I
before
mean,
you?
yeah, I did, but like he didn't have any posts.
Yeah, I don't
so-
post.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
what
annoying.
you have that one up if you don't have any posts.
That's
Yeah.
annoying
Yeah,
when you
it's
can't
serious.
find
It is, and
anything.
like there's no pictures. And
Isn't that like a bit
Yeah.
of a turn off to like girls though?
It is kind of, but like
Like you guys like struggle to
I
like
like-
find.
I like girls. I like boys. No, I like guys who's kind of low key with their socials.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
true.
But then you
Less
can't stalk
followers
them.
and
Then you can't find out what they're doing. But like you said, I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
women like that though. They like that mysterious guy, innit?
Yeah, with the ones with like 30 followers type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think it makes the woman more curious about the guy. It's like, oh, maybe
Yes,
I should
exactly.
get to know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about you? Did you stalk Joey's?
I don't really stalk. I just like looked at her stories and her posts in it.
Yeah.
I saw the shoes and I was like, oh, okay.
So you like Joey's shoes more?
Obviously, I thought she was like, oh yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah. You just like your style and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And then also I got to know her. Like I started talking to her.
Yeah.
I started stalking her private account.
Oh,
You do it first.
Alright.
Yeah. No, those like Finsta accounts, you find out so much about a person though.
Yeah, the
Like obviously they portray themselves like differently to their main account, innit?
Yeah.
Like you see the crackhead versions of themselves, innit?
Yeah.
your main is always the like the fakest one. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's not you, like.
Yeah.
Like I saw you shaking bum the other day, like that's
Oh, I actually have a question. What was your first impression of Sophie?
huh?
Ooh.
I thought she was pretty like.
Is
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But that's just looks though. Like once
And I think
the personality, like when you actually talk to her.
Like at that point, at that moment, it was very hard to talk to her. Like she has that very like
Standoff.
Yeah.
personality, and like you think that she's like Matara and stuff like that, but she is. I feel like but once you get to know her, I think, yeah, that's when it got better.
Do you
I
think
guess.
a lot of people are intimidated by you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm actually really nice.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, she's actually.
We
yes.
know they don't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to look more approachable sometimes?
No.
Is it?
It's her way of life. Like,
Like, I don't
She
know.
don't
I
like
just
people.
don't want to be spoken to. Like,
Is it?
yeah. But like, if I do talk to you, I don't mind it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
fair. What
Yeah.
about you and Gabe then? What was your first impressions of Gabe?
No, like
Alright, based off
we're
looks.
like
First, based off looks first.
And then personality when you talk to her.
I mean, I looked at his outfit first.
no.
What did you think?
No.
Yeah, I
No, 'cause, like, he
no, I
was
can't lie, I'll be
wearing
real. At the time, and
Yeah, he had
shit outfits, man.
bad fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Joey helped you
Oh, yeah.
in terms of improving your style?
Of course.
Yeah.
So in terms of outfits, just a no-go. But like
Back then,
personality.
Yeah. But he was like boring at first. I'm sorry.
In terms of what?
Nah, to be fair,
No,
'cause,
because
like when I FaceTime, I'll just playing on my PS4 or
Yeah.
something.
Oh.
he'd asked to FaceTime, but like he just play, and then I'm just like there, like doing something else. So we're not actually like talking and stuff.
Yeah, fair. What about you?
You think you could have done better, Gab, in that moment?
Like when?
In hindsight.
Yeah, in hindsight now.
With the FaceTime thing.
Yeah.
You call
Like-
that, oh,
Yeah,
watch you play a
probably.
game.
No, literally, he'll text and can we FaceTime, and then he'll just play.
You want to watch me play on Ultimate Team?
Because I'm actually playing FIFA as well.
Now, what was your first impressions of Joey though?
But like looks.
Yeah, I guess the same thing, like looks and personality.
I mean, I couldn't really like because she was wearing like a beanie and like a mask as well, so I couldn't really see her face. But she had a nice outfit, so I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And this was COVID time, right?
Yeah.
When you started meeting each other.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
end of 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in terms of your personality then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 yeah,
I think he likes it.
yeah.
Was
I haven't heard their opinion
Oh,
of
Whose?
me actually.
so
Oh yeah, what's your
Yeah.
opinion
Oh,
on
yeah.
that?
Like on my first impression when we first met.
Yeah.
Guys, if you know, you know. But like,
You might as well say yeah.
alright then.
You can't say that and then
I think I was a bit toxic, like.
No, he was.
Yeah.
So I invited him to my party. And basically like he just got on with my flatmate, like
Okay, second impression.
second impression, yeah, from then on I just thought he was a dickhead.
Yeah.
So then what made you
And-
what
And
changed
to
then?
no, to be fair, I was like in a very dark time at that point,
Yeah.
and it was very like, my decision making wasn't like, obviously, it's nothing to be like proud of, but
Yeah, I feel like with boys we make quite rash decisions when we're in, you know, I guess like
Well, first year.
no, not first year, but like you know when you're down, like when us boys are down, I feel like we make rash decisions. Like
That's
we do
true.
we do something that we
Like you want to feel something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like-
I don't know if about girls. Like, would you say you're the same? Yeah.
some girls are like that though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Like
they
they
just,
make really bad decisions,
yeah,
right?
just for the sake of like wanting to feel something.
Yeah.
But how did you manage to fix that relationship with Sophie then?
I think first of all it was time, but it was like a reflection of myself first. And like throughout the first like few months when we started talking, she was already aware, or I was already open, that I wasn't a perfect person at that time. But I was still in the point of wanting to like pursue the relationship of what it could be, because I thought that well, I still think that she's still like the right person for me, so like yeah.
Because I think with most people, like once they break up and it's quite a toxic relationship after, like sorry, it was a toxic relationship and they've broken up, yeah. I think a lot of people don't allow themselves to heal,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
then they just get
Yeah.
straight into another, and
Yeah.
then that's
I think
bad
that's
on the
bad.
other person then.
Because then they're left to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
And like it's more more of a burden. It becomes a burden. Like maybe at first you're like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Take your time. But then like it can become draining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the person as well, because sometimes like they don't want to be safe,
Yeah.
and they're not
Yeah.
they're not honest with the feelings that they had, and sometimes like you need to have friends that would like point that stuff to you, because
Yeah.
you wouldn't say it to yourself otherwise.
But like generally I don't think people should pursue things unless they're like fully healed,
Yeah.
because then they're just putting that on the other person.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll tell you a story in this.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Story
can
time.
relate to this, right? So when I broke up with my ex, that was basically me. I didn't really give myself the time to heal.
Yeah.
And I was just going on dates for the sake of it, like, you know, just because I was like, oh, I just need to get over really quick. But like mentally, I wasn't ready to be in another relationship because I was still stuck in my last. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously that's just bad for the other person, because like you said, they just have to pick up the pieces then.
Yeah.
But then I clocked then that what I was doing, I was like, oh, this needs to stop in it. And luckily I broke my ankle and stopped me forever. Stopped me for a while, didn't it? Stopped me for a while.
Yeah.
At least you realize.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
because with most people I don't think they do.
I think with uni though, I think it's really good to have like, you know, when you have breaks during like first and second semester, when like you have time to reflect with the things that we've done in the past 10 to 12 weeks. I think it was really good for people who are like heartbroken or something like that to go back to their family and just like, or just like go back to the place that they used to live or something like that. Just pick up the pieces type of thing. Well,
Yeah, like for me, I think the best way for
to be away was a good
Yeah.
escape, first of all.
I think for me it was like spending time with friends.
Yeah.
It's a form of distraction.
Yeah, it is. But it's a good distraction though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're around people like
Yeah.
you love and they love you back, etc.
Yeah. And I feel like at that moment, right, I knew that me and Sophie didn't work out at that point when we first met, because I was self-destructive and she wasn't, type of thing, right? And when I started to like actually get better, you know,
Yeah.
it was at that point where it's gonna, yeah. I don't know if that made sense.
Have you guys ever been in a toxic relationship?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta spill the tea, no.
I think
Don't
you,
have to mention
I
names.
think you don't learn. What do you call this? You don't learn to be toxic, right? You pick up from someone else.
I think I hear that a lot of people pick
Yeah.
up from like trauma though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Trauma
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, well, should we spill the tea? Might as well, like.
it'd be rude.
Oh.
It would be rude not to. Not to mention names, but you could just talk about the experience, like things that they were doing
It
that
wasn't
really
like,
toxic.
well, we were like on and off for 6 months. It was back in college, and then like it was during summer. It was like he didn't know what to do with himself, but like I was literally doing everything I could just to like stay with him and stuff,
Yeah.
because like I wanted to work things out with him, and because we were gonna go to different unis. He didn't like that idea, and then he just kept on saying, oh, this is not gonna work out, I don't like being in an LDR and stuff. And then but then he'll just come back the next week or something being like, okay, let's try it out again. But like, you know, like everything like he did, I don't know, it fucked me up so bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, that's fucked. If you're telling someone that, oh, I don't want it, but then you want it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you're always hoping.
Yeah, you always have that.
Yeah,
like,
and then like even if you tell yourself, oh, this is gonna be the last chance that you're
yeah,
gonna
you
give
always seem to just give them
No.
another one.
Yeah, that went on for like what, first term, like
Yeah.
in first year. Yeah.
Would you say that affected your like
Yeah.
morale, that whole your first year of uni then? Yeah.
I mean, not really, but like it was just hard for me to talk to other guys.
Yeah. But you met Gabe in first
And
year.
then I
no?
came along.
No!
Gangster.
Gangster.
That's Bangtan
That's
Dice.
hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Oh.
What would you say? Like something. Oh, I don't know what to do. Like what makes Gabe? Oh yeah, okay. Like what would you say makes Gabe different from your past relationships then? Like what's something about Gabe that's just like wow?
The wow factor.
Like, what's his charm?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
very patient. Like with, especially me, cause like I'm kind of stubborn, and I get mad really easily, like for like small things.
Yeah.
But then he'll try and understand and like give me space if we're like arguing or something, and then we'll talk it out. But yeah, he's patient.
Is that what won you over?
Well, yeah, basically.
It's what made him stuck, type of thing, right?
Yeah.
What would you say then for Joey? Like what's one thing like you know makes Joey stand out from other girls?
Wow.
I mean, I can just like really trust her, like 100%. Like I know she won't do anything bad at all.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's really it.
Okay,
no, okay, that sounds bad, but like I can just like really trust her. Like
Like
if she
you
goes,
could like let's say she wants to go on a night out.
yeah,
I mean,
She-
yeah.
she goes on night outs like every now and
Because I know
then.
some people, they're not letting your significant other go out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
like that's not me.
I mean, yeah, he is. Like when I go out with like guy friends, I'll ask him first if he's okay with it,
Yeah.
and then be like, yeah, just go. Like,
Obviously, I asked like, oh, like who's going and stuff, but in the end, just come anyway.
Is there like, has there ever been anyone who's tried to hit on Joey though?
well,
Like
while
before, and then Joey's gone out with that person on a night out, let's say.
oh no,
Oh,
I think so.
that's good, that's good. What about you guys then? Like what's one thing about Raf that like just
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
the
just
wow
The
factor.
wow factor about Raf.
It's just
What?
he's just whipped like.
I'm not with, bro.
I'm joking.
That's his wow factor.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. He's really nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah. He does a lot for me.
So he's just like
Yeah,
very
he's just
supportive.
really supportive. Yeah.
What would you say then for Sophie? What's Sophie's wow factor?
I think she just hates men. Like,
What?
What? How is that wow factor?
Wow.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. She's very
Loyal.
yeah. She's loyal for once. Like, not for once.
What?
For once. No, not for once.
That's
But
bad.
like
For one. Okay.
for like, I don't know. With like my past relationships, it was very like,
You couldn't trust the person.
yeah, it was tough to like. I think the trust factor was shattered with the last relationship I had, and Sophie was there to kind of just help me. No, it doesn't. It's not like that. But like, not to help me, but she has like the attributes that you always want to like be with, like a person, right?
So she's wifey material, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? You're in a relationship. So like what about you and your partner? What's one thing that you really like about your partner?
I like how she was like quite ambitious, and like she was very like, she focused a lot on her future, if you know what I mean. Like she wasn't very like I don't like the happy-go-lucky attribute. It's like, I like it when people plan things out. You know what I mean?
Isn't that most of us right now though? We're quite kind of happy-go-lucky right now. Like we're all at uni and like, let's say we've had conversations about our future. Yeah. And it's quite still in the air, let's say,
Yeah.
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 about what we want to do. So could you not say that about us then?
No, but for us it's like, I was thinking happy-go-lucky as in, like they wouldn't try in school. They would just like.
Oh yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like they would just go out, go do drugs, start drinking at all time. That's what I meant. I
She's
didn't
an
think-
achiever type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Is she in the same uni as you?
She filmed and then she put zero insurance. She's here below me.
Like younger girls.
Whatever.
Now to go back with that point that I just made, like it's not the only like thing that I like about Sophie.
Is it?
Not just because she's loyal, like that's just a bit. Like, I feel like that's bare minimum thinking
No,
about
that's
it.
everyone
But, like,
says that.
yeah, but,
There's
like-
something unique though. Like
Yeah, exactly. But like I think she's got everything. Like
Is it?
yeah,
All
she's
round
actually
the
like
face pick.
she's actually like yeah. And she's like really good at singing as well. And I like that.
we got
She's a good
already
singer.
something now.
No,
Sounds
I'm
like-
not gonna put her out there, but you know.
So all of us being Filipino, yeah, like courting, I'd say is a, big part of our culture back home. But would you say, like obviously us being in the UK, that courting and chivalry is dead?
What do you think, Soph?
No. No, I don't think it's dead. Especially like, it depends on the people, obviously. But if you're dating another Philly, then maybe you can still facilitate that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you still have those traditions.
Yeah.
I think it's like you apply modern ideas, right? And like modern.
It's a nice
feeling.
idea as well.
But like you actually like your whole like to think about it like a template. Your template is that tradition that you had, and that tradition is the way that Filipinos court. Yeah.
But like some people aren't brought up to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because like some people obviously had like
Yeah.
struggles with like a family member, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think for us, obviously, I'm assuming all of us, well, most of us grew up in the UK, right? We adapted to the UK culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like our parents were also adapting to that culture as well. So that I don't think they really taught us how to court.
Yeah.
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 For me, it was culture shock, right? Because I already had the idea of the way Filipinos courted. Like it was taught in the Philippines, right? It was like a part of academics of like how in like back in the day,
Is
like
it?
yeah, like they talk about like the way Filipinos courted and like with the barong and stuff like that, and they would sing like kundiman songs.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me like when I got to the UK, and there was like this situation when I had like a mini crush with this girl,
Yeah.
but she was like obviously like white because
Yeah.
like there was no like Filipinas at my ends. When I courted the way I courted normally, like in like a Filipino way, I was kind of like I kind of got ridiculed
Yeah.
in that way, and they kind of knew, like it was kind of new because like they felt like, oh, it was like embarrassing, or like for them it was kind of like cringe.
Yeah.
But like for
Yeah.
me it was just like, oh yeah, I like you, and you
Like
know,
me back.
no like that, but like I like it was like a confession type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And it's not for like maybe like for kids at that age. It was like, oh, do you want to go out? Like I really fancy you or something like that.
Yeah.
For me, like, you know, I went out like properly and stuff like that and said it, and my friends was there as well. And for them like they didn't understand the way I kind of just went out like that
Yeah.
to the girl. So they kind of like encourage you. It's like, oh yeah, you should kneel down. Like I'm like, it's like a mad confession, but
Propose.
yeah. Obviously, like she said, I think she felt like inclined to say yes at that point. Then like an hour later, she told me, oh, I don't really fancy Raf.
Oh.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah. To be fair,
I'm cuter now, so yeah.
in the UK, if you're over the top with something, it's like it's wet, isn't it? And I
Yeah.
think that's what courting is. It's very like meet the parents. You gotta like sing to her and stuff, and it has to be like a very formal like be my girlfriend.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like growing up as like a Filipino, right? Adapting to that culture, it was like very hard to like adapt to the dating culture that they had.
Yeah.
So like going to university was like a relief, because I thought that the Filipinos around me have that same like way of thinking.
Yeah, they have the
Like-
same mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but some of them didn't.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's because, again, they grew up in the UK.
Yeah, exactly,
They've adapted
exactly,
to the
yeah.
UK culture.
And they appreciated that, like, you know, obviously like you approach them in a very Filipino way, but they didn't. I don't think they got. For me, at least, they weren't fully bought up to that. You know,
Yeah, I
it
don't
didn't
think
woo
they're
them.
serious about
It didn't woo them like as yeah, as I hope it would have had at that point. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's really important to like officially ask to put a label on a relationship?
Like ask to be your
Well,
girlfriend.
from my experience, I never asked my ex like,
So I
oh,
don't.
like let's get like, do you want to be my girlfriend, etc. It kind of like, we kind of both knew, it was quite obvious. I think we
Yeah.
both made it quite obvious that we really liked each other.
Yeah.
And then like there would be comments like, oh, we're basically boyfriend and girlfriend now. It'd be stuff like that. But I guess I never gave her that reassurance as like, oh, we're official, etc.
Yeah.
Was that the same for you?
Yeah, I didn't really ask like, oh, can you be my girlfriend? Not because from that perspective, but I think, like, especially in modern society, like boyfriend girlfriend is so like, it's too casual. You know what I mean? Like you could be like, you could throw it around. Oh, boy, she's my girlfriend. He's my
Yeah.
boyfriend.
no, I feel like that's the opposite though. I
Is
feel
it?
like people get scared when you declare that
The label.
the label,
Is it?
and
Yeah,
people
I hear that.
people are very comfortable with the idea of they're just taking it slow, and it's more of a friend thing, even though they do
It's casual.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think then?
Like for me, right, I think it was very, I had that like massive shift from like the traditional way of like confrontational, I want to be your man or something like that.
Mm.
I want to be the man that you could marry and stuff like that, you know. I don't know how I'm saying it properly. I'm not. Let me land though. Let me land. Yeah, but like, it changed from that to like, oh, let's take it slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you get exposed to the idea like, oh, it doesn't really work in the UK. That's why I could probably say like, oh, maybe like the traditional ways that, especially in the UK.
Yeah. What do you girls
You
think?
respect it, but it might be
So, what do you girls think?
Well, like I'm an overthinker, so like I need to know, like you need to reassure me that, you know, we are together or not.
Yeah.
Because we could just like, you know, act like boyfriend and girlfriend, but like he doesn't see it that way.
Yeah, you need to be on. You need to make sure you guys are on
Yeah.
the same page. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And both of your partners have asked you out officially, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
yeah.
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 You and your partner, yeah?
Nah, I'm in too deep now. We've been dating like a year. I can't be like, oh, girlfriend or what? I already cook for your family. Like,
Yeah, fair.
if we're not together, I don't know what is. You know.
You
what
should
I mean?
ask though. Anyway,
Is it?
yeah, I think you should
Yeah,
ask.
imagine she thinks it's just casual now.
No, it's not even
Yeah,
that. Like, I think it's
exactly.
just that. Like, for like you said, like for like girls, some girls are very like, they think a lot about their stuff.
They just
Type
want
of
the
thing.
reassurance.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think that's just, okay, from this, like,
Because for me, bro, like,
girls need that reassurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Males don't really care, it seems.
yeah, but like it took me a year to like muster up the courage to say that.
Is
You know, yeah, it took me maybe like not almost a year, maybe like 10 months.
Scary, you know?
It's
Because
scary.
If they say no, it's like, oh, okay, what do I
Yeah.
do now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you've
They'll
been
probably
spending
just-
your time with this person and then, like, they don't actually see anything.
Yeah.
That's why, in a sense, it was like courting.
Yeah, I guess. You
Oh,
have to
mm.
court them.
I see.
Yeah.
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 Fair. I don't know, like.
Why?
I'm in so deep right now. I don't know, like, how, because I think, yeah, now if I were to do it, it'd have to be like so, it can't just be like a casual, will you be my girlfriend? Like, it'll have to be like
At this
a
point,
big
you'll
thing.
have to wait until marriage.
What?
No. Like,
It's official when there's a ring on.
You just
know?
jumped.
Yeah.
Like you just jumped from.
So before you propose to her,
Nah.
oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? She says yes. Oh, do you want to marry me?
You could just like, you know, like just a random day, make a cute thing out of it.
No,
Just
'cause
be
the-
like, because you haven't officially asked her.
No, because
She's
deep
gonna
it,
see
right?
this now, though.
Yeah,
so it's
no.
not a surprise.
No, because deep it though, because like there are situations where like people have been together, right, and they propose to the person, knowing
Yeah.
that like there's something in them that like wasn't assured,
Mm.
so they didn't fully commit to the idea of actually moving up to marriage. because they didn't move up to the girlfriend,
girlfriend.
and boyfriend label.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't go from like level 1 to level 5 marriage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair.
So
What
you
do
gotta declare that. You gotta declare that.
What do you think of the idea of marriage? Do you think, like, you know, to make it official, you have to marry this person?
What do you mean?
Like, because
Like-
you see a lot
do you
of...
mean like
To spend your time, like,
Endgame?
spend
Yeah,
your life
like-
together.
do you mean like
Endgame.
Endgame? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing, like, I feel like a lot of couples nowadays, like, they've been together for 30, 40 years at least.
They're not
But they're not married.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it just depends on preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I
do you
like-
think people don't get married then?
Trauma.
No, I think it's expensive.
It is.
It is
Oh,
expensive.
Very
Yeah.
expensive.
It's a lot of commitment as well.
Yeah.
Like, how can love be that expensive? Like, you know, like a declaration of like love like that.
But it doesn't even have to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a
Yeah.
small thing, you know.
It could just be in like, I don't know, town hall.
I reckon the girls want it to be a big thing, or
You think?
Yeah.
Not everyone.
I
I
think
think
no.
no.
I think it's fine to be a big thing, but like thinking about it and like the way Western society is, I think it's a comment in capitalism, right? I think no, because I think they profit off like marriages and stuff like that, you know, because people would genuinely spend like £30,000,
yeah,
you know,
that's
My parents spent a lot on their marriage.
yeah. No.
and even in Philippines, like you see that now, like they would hire out like the churches and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
even like cultures like in India, they would have to invite every family members that they have. And it has to be like, if you don't invite your family members, it will become like a really big issue.
Yeah, I think with marriage in the Philippines, it's a big thing.
It is.
Like you have to get married in a church.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
stuff, and that's expensive. Do you know what I mean?
That puts a lot of pressure on us as well, because then no one else is paying for the marriage. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all on you.
Because people think about marriage nowadays as like a financial, not a love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about the modern like viewpoints of like capitalism. So
It's not about like the commitment to the girl. It's more like the legally binding stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, we get a prenup or no? Like,
Yeah.
people focus more on the financials of it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And I do business studies, guys, and you know, business management,
But like,
and I hate that.
if
you
we
know.
strip it down, it could just be because people get married because it aligns with their beliefs, like
yeah.
religious
Yeah,
purposes.
Yeah,
For me, for example, like in my beliefs, it's like how do you say this?
Necessary.
I get no, but like it's like the greatest like
Something you want for yourself.
not even
it's
that.
the epitome of your relationship. No.
I don't even know what I'm saying. But like it's like, you know, just according to religions,
It's highly regarded
it's highly regarded in
Yeah.
how you commit yourself
to another person.
person.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
commit to yourself to your God. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you think then, like, your parents have a say on who you date and who you're with, like, long term?
What do you mean?
Like, your parents, let's say, like, oh, you can't date this girl because she's this, but then, but you're like, you're following your parents' opinion.
I think you need to know your parents first and foremost,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like your parents maybe. Don't get me wrong. Like some parents are very toxic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, where like they really don't want a person, they would go out of their way to do that. And luckily my parents aren't like that, because they would support you. But like if you have a very supporting parents and they disagree with the person, that's when you should take it into consideration that maybe this person is not the one.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't really stop feelings though. Do
Yeah,
know
and you
what I
can't.
mean?
Yeah, as a parent you can't.
You
Yeah,
think?
Parents can be a barrier.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
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 Like, your parents can stop you from dating a certain race. Or
Exactly.
ethnicity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And going back to that, like, you know, the way of like people, like a Filipino or like a Filipino dating a different race, it's somewhat like sometimes for like a different like family, that could be like a good thing or a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
You just get judged.
Yeah.
Keeping on that topic, there's actually a DM someone sent in about that.
I want to cue that actually.
Yeah, so someone sent in, I'm Philly, but my boyfriend isn't. My problem is, it seems my family doesn't like him. I'm not sure it's because he's not Philly himself and doesn't understand our culture. What should I do? We've been dating for a year now.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, a year is a long time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I wanna know what the ethnicity of the person though.
Well, definitely not Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
it doesn't
Yeah,
say.
obviously not Philly, but
But the family seems to not like him, and they think it's because he's not Philly himself and doesn't understand
The
the
culture.
mm,
We're very family orientated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, has he tried experiencing like the culture and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's not appreciating their culture,
yeah.
or our culture. Sorry.
Yeah.
Or maybe your parents just don't want that.
Yeah, maybe
person,
the parents just don't like him just because he's not Philly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe
And that's just like.
Yeah, that's you
Can't
can't really.
cross
like
that
there's not enough what do you call this context
Yeah.
to that DM that would make you say that it's their family's fault or it's the guy's
Yeah,
fault.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
That's true.
But maybe it could be the girl's fault as well. Maybe she's not teaching him about the culture and like
Exactly.
Yeah.
introducing him. Like it could be on her too.
Yeah, maybe she's not introducing him to her family, etc., and introducing him to our social settings, etc., like how we live.
Like Filipino gatherings.
Yeah, Filipino
Yeah.
gatherings.
Yeah.
So to help the girl out, therapy, like relationship therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
advice in it. What advice would you give?
Yeah,
to
the
this girl
points.
then?
The
Like,
points that we could give out to her.
I guess if what we just talked about is definitely introduce your partner more to our culture.
Yeah.
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 Bring him more to our social gatherings and parties.
I think you need to understand as well your parents
Yeah.
and the way
yeah.
they think,
Mm.
because a lot of Filipinos, for like whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, don't really respect their children's views or
Yeah.
ideas. Like so, like whenever they have an opinion, they could just completely disregard that.
Yeah.
And you need to know if that's the problem. I think maybe it's not your boyfriend, it's your family. Yeah.
Especially with the older generation, they're quite close-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe like again, it's up to the girl again to like try and maybe educate the family on it.
Yeah.
True.
Depends how much you're willing to go to the person, right?
Yeah.
And obviously you've been together with that guy for like a year.
They said
That's a
year.
long time.
That is a
That's
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think you need to educate your parents and maybe educate yourself to why they don't like that person first and foremost,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just kind of work towards that.
Have your parents ever stopped you from like being with someone?
No.
No.
They're quite open-minded. Then,
Yeah, they're quite open-minded. I think they definitely guide me to like look for certain prospects in people, but obviously those kind of things align with my own standards. For
Mhm.
example, like if a guy works hard, he's studying, that sort of thing, really.
Yeah. My mom's like that as well. She's like, you have to date someone in uni. If you know, like, if they can't just be like not in education. Like they want the academics.
But
Yeah.
then
Oh,
but the thing is, there's a lot of successful people who haven't gone through education though.
Yeah, that's,
That's
true.
true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
So does that like
Mm.
same sentence apply to that then?
But the thing is with that, it's rarer for someone not to go to uni and be successful. At least in uni, that you have that diploma as well that improves your employability, and it just gives you more opportunities for higher paying jobs.
It's not even like the academics that like pushes you up the ladder, I guess. It's the people that you know and like the people that influence you.
Yeah.
Because uni could be a double-edged sword per se, because some people start to be influenced by either good or the bad.
Yeah.
Some people don't even use their degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And like, you know, like for example, like there are a lot of people that they get into like the high life of like university, right? Like for example, there was that guy that was the party animal of like,
Yeah, yeah.
and he dropped out during second year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a party animal and
Yeah.
he dropped out.
Yeah. And he dropped out, I think, second year. I think when you get influenced with the fame, or like the
Oh, so he
The
had a bit
clout.
of clout.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it from uni?
Yeah, basically. And like a lot of people, maybe that's just like the example I'm using, but like there are a lot of people that didn't do well because they started doing drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, or they became friends with like the wrong people.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword at the end of the day.
Yeah. Especially in uni, you're exposed to like a lot of bad people.
Yeah.
And
The
always,
peer pressure is
yeah.
bad in uni.
like they're bad people and they're also smart, so it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they could really convince you, right?
Yeah.
And you
literally.
could like you could really respect those people because it's your peers, right?
Yeah.
sometimes
And-
I forget, like the people, like you go to uni with, the smart as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like you surprise yourself with the people you meet.
Yeah.
Like they're in your course and they're just doing the crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's actually mad.
My question is, do you think relationships in uni usually last? Because from my experience, the amount of breakups I saw in first year, they don't. It's quite rare to have a uni relationship that lasts quite long.
Yeah, especially if you go into different unis.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Try-
the ones that are formed before going
Yeah.
to uni?
Like
Yeah.
going into uni with a relationship is quite like worrying, especially if you have insecurities and trust issues already.
Yeah.
I think.
mean,
Sorry, you could say something.
I mean, I guess it, like depends on like the location of the unis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, let's say someone's going like uni in London and one's going like Notts or something. Then I mean, I don't know, she's the as an example, but
Shout
there's
out to
also
Notsa.
the distance and
Yeah.
it's basically LDR at that point.
Yeah.
And it depends if the uni's like a party uni, like you said, not.
Yeah, especially Notts.
like. So
like
that
up
if you
in
like-
Midlands, especially.
You just
Yeah.
meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
Someone else might tickle your fancy, like,
Wait, was you in relationships before going into uni?
no.
I wasn't.
I
No.
was. I
I was like-
low-key
No.
wish I was going into uni single.
Do you feel like not
Because there was a lot of opportunities where I could have like
met other
Met
met
people?
other people, gone to places,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
obviously,
You had to hold back.
yeah, I guess because I'd probably be visiting my girl,
Mm.
etc., and stuff like that. And that time then I could have been using to socialize, network, meet other people.
Like to be fair though, like a lot of the people that got into relationship during first year that I saw, right, you know, there was like that, there was always like arguments around like liking another person,
Yeah.
and that was always like an issue, that was like an always like reoccurring theme during first year. So I believe like during a first year, like dating at the start, in my opinion, never works in a uni setting. I think once you start dating during second year, I think it's a lot better because the people are like a lot more established, right?
Yeah.
You know, and especially if they knew I think a lot, like a thing or two more compared to what they have learned like the year before.
Because people mature a lot in their first year. I
Yeah.
matured a lot in first year.
Yeah.
I came out a different person.
Yeah. And like the thing is, like with a lot of first years, right? A lot of freshers, they think they're like very mature.
Yeah.
You know, They think they know it all, but they get humbled really quickly.
Yeah.
And I was in that situation where, you know, I thought I knew a lot of things, but in reality, you know, I still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But yeah. And a lot of first years always like to explore,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
Crazy stories.
Yeah.
Like.
That's what I mean, because they're put in a setting now where they have to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're living by themselves. They have to cook their own food if they're not self-catered, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they have now that big responsibility then, you know. Like, they don't live with their parents anymore, more time.
Did you ever guys have like a uni wife? Like, did you guys know about that?
A what?
Like a
I
uni
know what
wife.
you're on about. I never had
Uni
one.
wife.
Basically, it's like you just have this one person that you're casually seeing.
And like she would like cook for you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Can you relate?
No.
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you know what clock? Yeah. Do you know, like, in a clubbing setting, do you know girls? In a group setting, there's this guy all the girls find lang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can't approach him because you all find him lang. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean by that?
Huh?
So what's the question?
Like
Like-
if you've ever seen that kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever been in that situation?
Well, I
like,
don't
or
know,
you
'cause-
girls see
Would you
some
like-
lang guy,
Me-
but you basically can't approach him because you all find him lang.
Me and my friends don't approach people.
Yeah, but didn't you like a guy once?
That's different. That's in a. We're talking club setting.
Okay, maybe not club setting. How about like just like a normal setting, like uni
Or you
setting?
just no,
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't approach them.
Is it-
Yeah.
They come to me.
No,
True.
wait, what
The guy
happened?
chooses.
Yeah, the guy chooses.
Wait, what
If
happened?
he chooses to, then
Yeah.
things fall into place. Like.
What happens, yeah, if there's like, again, it's kind of following from the last one, like, but all you girls like one guy, and you guys like can see something long term, like who gets to choose?
Yeah, who calls dibs?
Who calls dibs?
Is
Is
it
it the one who
usually
said
leader?
first, or
No, cause like
leader.
Group
Group leader.
Group leader or first come first serve?
well, like generally, don't know for other girls, but me and my friends, we have different likes and tastes. Like,
Oh.
yeah? So there's never
so
been a situation.
it's never been a
No.
situation where we've had
I feel like there's a
kind of
lot of girls
conflict.
like that though.
I feel like
Yeah,
if you're in that situation where like all of your friends like one girl or something like that, or if all of like of a group of girls like one boy, I feel like that group is fake.
Why?
You know,
why?
Just,
Why?
I just feel like, you know, like I feel like you guys would like low-key sabotage each other
It'll
just
be
to get that
toxic
guy.
if you,
Yeah,
Yes, you know
I
what I'm
hear
saying?
That. I hear that.
No, it'll be toxic if you like, you know, your friend gets with a girl, and then you being like, oh, I don't want to be friends with you anymore because you took.
Yeah,
her.
but like
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
but
that
like-
happen.
like some people, like there's been situations where like people have been around with this girl, then they didn't work out, and the next time it's a bit no, the next person would be the guy's friend.
To have a try.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I think that's a bit weird,
I
like,
feel like a lot of like
and it's a bit immature in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Didn't you do that?
Yo.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
He doesn't think he did.
Yeah. And I have a reason for that.
you know female friendship groups. I feel like I've seen a lot of arguments over boys, and then that ends that friendship group. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't think so? So.
No, never my friends.
Oh yeah, not you, but I've seen it happen. Because
Probably.
I think with boys,
The
it's different. Because
the thing is, you gotta have respect for your boy as well. That person that you like that went to that.
Did
No,
you have
first.
respect?
no,
for
you
your
know
boy?
what it is
Yeah.
with boys. It
I
literally
did,
is.
and I said it beforehand.
Who calls dibs first?
Yeah, first come
Yeah.
first serve.
First come, first
Yeah.
serve. If that don't work, then the next
Next
boy
in
will
line.
try. It literally is like that. It honestly is.
It this gotta
That's
be.
so
I feel like
weird.
there's gotta be consent. That's all. Like I think for me, like it's disrespectful to the boy, to your friend, if they didn't do that and if they did it behind your back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Cause like you could talk to the person, right, and say, oh, I really like the girl that you used to fancy. It's alright.
Can't lie, that's like how me and Joe.
Is it?
Is it?
Okay, like basically,
This is so. This is like proper
I
Chismis.
can't lie, this
Like.
is so embarrassing, but I mean, I think the girls already like talked about it anyway.
I don't know this.
I don't know.
Nah,
So,
you need to
Yeah.
say-
I just want to mention like any names from my boys in it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But basically, right. So when my boys like, it was like I think 3 of them, right. They went to like at an event, yeah, and that's how they met these guys, like Joey
It was like
Powell.
a Phil Sock event.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't like, they don't like
Hot
him.
here.
But
Oh,
he does.
okay.
He's the one that like basically made the whole winter wonderland motive.
Right.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
like obviously he was showing me and my boys like the girls,
Did they
and
want
then he called dibs on Joey first.
Yeah. So what happened?
No, so obviously at the winter wonderland mode, that's why I didn't really like pay attention to Joey.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like talking to my friends and obviously like
You respected that, right?
yeah, I respected
Yeah.
it. And then I'd like talk to
how did you establish like you and next in line? You're like, oh, my twin little bro.
No, Joey is like, I think I replied to a story and like we were just talking as friends, and then I asked like my friend in it like, oh, are you guys like talking in it? And he was like, nah, not really. And then I was like, oh, is it okay if I like talk to her like that? And then he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So you
respected it.
so you talked to the guy first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
That's
fine.
good.
Yeah.
That's
No, you know what it is? Because some boys, yeah, they'll throw the other boy under the bus.
Exactly.
They'll be like, oh, no, he stinks, like, but I smell good. And
I can't do
The thing
that.
is, like,
Stuff
I
that.
never saw it like talking to him, but it was him like, oh, we're talking.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. I feel like it's not to disrespect the girl, right? But it's like, cause like some people, like some girls might like find offense to that, because
Well,
they
when you
might.
throw
They,
your boy under the bus.
no, I meant sorry. Like like that idea of like passing. It's like the idea of like passing the girl around, like.
Oh, yeah. So if
You
you,
know,
if you don't work,
Yeah. You're
my
like
boy
next
got
in
that.
line. Yeah.
Like that.
I think some girls would take offense in that, but like for guys who are, respectful,
Yeah.
would have that,
Gentleman.
that bro code at least to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
have that respect and like honesty.
Yeah, like we have that brotherhood, innit?
Yeah, bro code. As soon as we know, like, that person is chatting to,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we wouldn't
Just leave her alone.
leave
innit?
her
Yeah.
alone, yeah.
Until after, yeah.
And nah, I think, not just, like, with the girls, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like both of them would still chat to, but they never would just tell each other.
Yeah. More time, I see girl groups break up over a guy, and I never see a guy group break up over a girl.
Oh,
Oh,
I've been that's no.
What, you've been in a group
Yeah.
where
like if
you fought
fully
over a girl?
like it's shattered. No, it's not for over a girl, but like the way like everything transpired. Cause like there was a situation, right? That there was this guy who liked the girl, and that relationship didn't work out. But like obviously like the guy was still kind of like hurt about it. But like that guy's like really close friend, like slash brother, right? Type of thing, like that. Like situation resulted into like the other guy to start moving to the girl without the other guy knowing.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But
And
like,
that destroyed like trust though, cause like even though like you guys aren't even talking to the girl anymore,
Yeah.
like because first of all it was like too recent that he started moving, but also like he didn't tell the guy and he heard it from other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I think like it kind of just like the idea of breaking up because of a girl kind of happened. But yeah.
What was you gonna say?
So like you have this bro code, right? But then when you feel salty if your friend got along.
Not
With-
really.
with-
No, I
Not
no,
really.
Nah,
Really?
nah.
Not really. I
Yeah.
feel like it's fine. It's fine as long as like the person was honest to begin with.
Yeah. It's more like oh, good for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like imagine that though. Like if you had like a friend, like a childhood friend. Let's say like a childhood friend. Let's say one of your boys did that. Like that's just like a betrayal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It depends. It goes back to the grace period as well. Say you broke up a month ago, and then your guy's trying to move to like straight away. It's like
Yeah, no,
bad
it just
advice.
shows that you always wanted.
yeah, it
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
intention. Like
Yeah. But yeah, moving on.
But like,
Oh.
but if you were like, sorry, but if you were like in a serious relationship, like you said, if they broke up, why would your friends be dating like your ex in the first place?
What's happened though? There's been loads of friendship groups where
I know.
yeah.
I don't know if I'm
they all date the same girl.
Okay.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I guess if like it really ever got that serious, then yeah, you know, or if there was the intention, then I think the guy should ultimately not do that. But like if it was just a talking phase,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
yeah.
It depends.
But also, obviously, you gotta be respectful in that, like that. Even though you guys only just start, like you guys just talk, or like, but you guys never actually had like a proper relationship.
But what do you think that says about the girl though?
Yeah.
Like because obviously
Oh yeah, it's also on the girl.
because all like the
'Cause the girl knows,
the girl-
right?
Yeah, the girl would know.
Yeah.
Like the you two boys, but then
Yeah.
you're still entertaining. You know.
I mean,
Yeah,
the,
the
go-
boy.
the girl's a red flag. Yeah.
Do you
Not
think?
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she
Yeah.
is.
Do you think from girl's perspective that she's a red flag if the girl was together with the friendship group?
Well, like with the same guy.
Like
Wait, what?
knowing that it would cause chaos.
Depends
Yeah.
on.
So this girl
I
is
feel
going
like-
out with everyone in that boy's friendship group.
Depends on how they broke up. If it was,
Yeah,
like,
if that was her intention to like stir
Yeah.
things, then
yeah.
maybe.
See, like the guy
Yeah,
cheated
but-
on her, and she was like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna fuck up his friend group.
Yeah.
I think it's valid then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, you
yeah,
got cheated
okay.
on. Get your revenge. you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this.
If the girl got done dirty,
Friends' dads.
What?
What?
huh?
No.
Yeah, there's like girls saying that they'll date like their exes like
Dad.
dads.
No, that's
No.
not.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy.
To be fair, I heard like
That's
stories
like
like
next level.
Next level
That's
salty.
next level
That's
gangster.
saltiness.
Yeah.
That's like psycho.
Gangster.
That's bang tongue right there.
No.
That's Jung Jungkook.
Okay, so my question for you guys is: should the guys be more into the girl in a relationship?
I think in a perfect scenario, I think it should be like 50-50, right? Like equal,
Yeah.
where each person likes each other more, or like equally, right?
Yeah.
But I think guys tend to like the girls more
Is
Yeah.
it?
because they're the ones that are chasing all the time.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like they're the ones that drive that
Ah,
relationship.
Joey seems like she don't
Yeah.
agree.
That's just my opinion.
No, I think I'd have
Yeah.
to agree. I feel like with guys, I think we're always portrayed as the people like who are chasing in the relationship.
Yeah.
Like even prior, right? Because when you start talking to a girl, guys tend to do like the first move.
Yeah.
You know?
So I feel like it's the majority of like relationships have started from the boy initiating like the relationship and conversation with the girl.
Now, what do you think though, Josh?
For the guy,
Liking the girl more?
I think at the start of a relationship, the guy should be the pursuer, because girls don't really like making the first move, innit? So the guys usually have to initiate anyway, and then I don't know though, cause like sometimes it's just for me, innit? I don't like it if I'm more into the girl, cause then it's like she has more leverage, if you know what I mean.
You
Like
think
she
so?
can like you kind of like become. I've seen guys turn whipped. You know what I mean? Like they'll just like they're like really simpy and they'll just do whatever the girl says. But
Like for me though, it's opposite. Cause like I feel like the girl needs to drive you to like
is it?
to like the person. Cause like if you for example like if the girl starts liking you first, I feel like you just get that incentive to not like try as hard
Is it?
Is
as you
it?
generally do. But like yeah,
No, I hear that.
I feel like you put
I-
more effort. If
yeah.
you put more effort into a person, if they don't like seem to like you.
I don't know about you, man, but I kind of like the chase more.
Exactly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
I'm up for anything, you know what I mean? What do you guys think? Like, should the guy be more into a girl in a relationship or not?
I don't know. I agree with like Ivan, innit? At the start, it's always like the guy who's chasing after the girl. Like you rarely see the girl making the first move.
I mean, it depends
But-
on a girl.
Yeah, but obviously, like, if you're already in a relationship, then I feel like it should be 50-50, obviously.
Yeah.
Because then, like, yeah, like what Josh said, the girl will have, like, leverage over you if you're, like, really whipped in onto her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys initiate your relationships? Yeah.
Oh yeah, who made the first
yeah,
move?
who made the first move in your relationships?
V.
I don't think it's me.
Is
in my
it?
opinion.
Is it?
So,
Yeah.
what do you think?
So phone take
Maybe I'm a bit delusional, but like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he's delusional.
So what makes you a bit confused about who made the first move?
Well, to be fair, like I followed her first, right?
Okay.
But I was like semi-interested type of thing. But then it kind of got to like different scenarios where it was like in a different situation. But like we got close like months later, and I think that was like a mutual thing.
Okay. And then
That's why I don't think I made the first move, because it was kind of like
A
50-50 type of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So he made the initial start with following you. Then
Yeah.
you two like, as together you started like you built it up.
yeah.
I guess so.
But we weren't close,
No.
like for at least like 6 months. So
Is it?
yeah, yeah.
But you always just like fancied each other.
Nah,
No.
she didn't like me.
Is
Aw.
it?
Nah.
Is it?
So
No, I think she liked me, but like she didn't like me at the same time.
Okay, how about you?
We moved on. We moved. Yeah.
How did you
about
guys?
During
How
game.
did you guys
I was, what, like, me?
get together and meet? Yeah.
Well, we met through friends.
Yeah, like my friends met her and her friends, and then it was all like last minute. Like my boy asked me, like a motive to Winter Wonderland out of nowhere. I was like, calm in it, and then, and then yeah, that's how I met these guys, and then we were just like added each other on socials, and then like a month later, like I don't know, I just started talking to her on Snap.
Is it like did you like just DM her out of nowhere or snap her out of nowhere?
He replied to like
Yeah,
one
I
of my
replied to her
story.
story.
Oh.
And
And
then
then
after like I asked for a number and asked
Is
her.
it?
Ah.
And then like
Who's that?
and
I
then
didn't like him at the
What you did? You
So it's
didn't
a
like
chase,
Gabe?
like
You didn't like Gabe initially.
No, because I was what's it called? Like I just been in a relationship, and then I didn't wanna like rush into things.
Mm.
But yeah.
What would you rate this Riz? Was it good? Yeah.
No.
she's lying. 10 out of 10.
Do you think you have good riz?
Do I do?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I think he does.
I think
I
Like
I
it
you
does.
said, that you like to approach girls. So how do you go about
Whoa.
it? How do you go about it?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do I go about
Yeah,
it?
like if you wanted to approach a girl, how would you do it?
It's got obviously. It's like it has to be in like a social set, and it has to be in a motive. because like I feel like I can't approach a girl just randomly on the street. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with a motive, you're kind of forced to like interact with other people.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know if you just like find someone attractive in it. Obviously, you try to initiate conversation with them, especially if you've never met them before. You just like start asking like all the like small talk questions like, oh, what's your name, where you from, etc. What uni you go to, and stuff like that. And then you try and just like find common interest and try and talk about that, I guess. And then obviously like if you can tell like, you know, she's like interested, like maybe through the way she's like laughing at you or something. No, that's bad, wait.
Do you think that's
No.
like a telltale sign that a girl likes you back,
I don't know, like what do,
or that
how,
she's feeling you?
like from your perspective, how would like you know that you like a boy?
How would you present it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, how would you show it to us? Like,
I don't know, like it has to be like,
Like we'll talk to you more. Innit?
yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
Is it?
saying.
like would you
But-
just like let's say you say that like it could be just a shit joke, but you just laugh at it anyways. It might be like that.
But
Or like I've seen with a lot of like, I think this is just with fellow girls, but like fellow girls are just like, you know, one of them.
Yeah, they decide to do. Yeah, true.
like hit him.
Yeah.
I think girls are more subtle with their hints. So, like sometimes girls are like, they'll just look at someone and they'll think that's like a hint for a guy. Like
That's-
if you look at him for like 2 seconds longer.
Is it?
That's
Yeah.
my type of risk, you know.
You're just staring at someone, yeah.
No, 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 but like go about it subtly, right?
What?
Yeah, like you go subtly.
Oh
to
yeah,
it,
okay, yeah.
You don't approach girls like, oh yeah, I
No,
like you still.
I think it's like when in a social setting. I think it's the eye contact. Like if you initiate eye contact and they hold it, like maybe you
Yeah.
look away, but they're still like, you know, keeping an eye contact. And then I think that's when you know then like you're in. Let's say,
Is it?
Is it?
or like you have a chance. Let's say that. Because I think they just find you attractive, and
Yeah.
then after that, they probably want to get to know you more. But it might be different with girls, obviously. I think with boys, like we'll just like look at you, and then if you find you attractive, we'll try to initiate conversation with you.
Yeah, boys are more like confrontational with their riz. Like they'll go up to the girl. You know, it won't just be like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It won't just be like a subtle hit. So my question is, what's your opinion on having a boy/girl best friend in a relationship, and does your partner's following list like matter? Because for me, I reckon that your partner is supposed to be your girl best friend. There shouldn't be like a side. There shouldn't be another girl in your life that's like the best friend. Like my mum doesn't have a boy best friend. You know what I mean? And then with the I don't really care about following this. You know, I don't really check my girls.
I think
following.
it's if you do care, I think it might be a sign of insecurity.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Like you feel like the person that they're following is like, oh, I don't look like that person, but you find that attractive. It seems. Do you know what I mean?
Is that in the perspective of a guy though? Cause like
I guess it for both guys and girls.
nah, cause for like girls, right? Like it's a bit of a red flag if like a guy has a following of like
Just
bare
females.
girls.
Yeah.
Bear girls, and then those girls don't follow them back.
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
that's very
no.
bad.
Yeah.
Or like they would follow those girls that have like 20k followers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 20k
Yeah.
followers, like, and then 20 like following.
Yeah. Is it be more a red flag if they have like the fire emoji they put in the comments, right?
I think I can't like I think that's like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like seeing someone comment on like
Not even
on
just like,
models.
you know, like when you explore and then there's like this attractive girl and then there's just underneath it's somebody you know. There's like the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you done that, guys?
In my younger days,
Small
Is it?
when I was a
Yeah.
young buck.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you guys like? What's your like explore page like? Cause mine is very different.
Oh no.
I feel like it's very different for me.
Mine is
Cause
just, like,
there's barely
funny
any girls
videos.
in mine.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, mine is old fashioned
Oh yeah,
and like drill.
that's a green flag.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, mine's memes.
Mine's
Yeah,
like
mine's like anime or something like that.
Memes and sports, mine is.
Yeah.
mine's just cars and one picture of a female.
Oh,
No,
Is that your girl best friend?
yeah.
bro, my day is not even working properly. Look,
It's kind of annoying though that like Explore page does that.
yeah.
Kind of beats you out.
Yeah.
It's
So-
the kind of stuff you interact with though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the question.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
To get from
going back
John's-
to the like, do you have a girl or boy best? Do you have a girl or boy best friend? Yeah.
I don't.
Or
I
have you-
don't.
Like, have you been in? Well, so you've never been in like a relationship where that's ever happened.
No.
I feel like sometimes like if you have like a girl best friend, you kind of like secretly like
Yeah.
yeah
You try to do something with them,
yeah
like
Yeah.
there's other incentives.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of guys like that, where like they try to comfort the girl best friend.
Yeah.
You know, it's a way to
But
get
it
into their
doesn't make
pants.
sense to me. Shouldn't you just be doing that with your girlfriend?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Like if you have a problem, why go to your girl best friend?
That's why.
Yeah,
you
but
should
like if
always-
you have a problem with your girlfriend,
Yeah.
Then
you
that's
go
what
to-
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then why just confront them?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's,
I think
Yeah.
it's just childish. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's quite petty. Like, that's what I mean. Like, why would you go to someone else to talk about your problems?
It's alright if it's like with your guys and like.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
with
that's
your-
right. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's with your boys or with your girls, like
Yeah.
you can talk about stuff like that. But like,
If it's
To
the
another
opposite
guy.
gender, it's
yeah.
no, I think maybe it's fine to have a technical like boy best friend if they have like if there's more than one, because it can't just be one person for me.
Like a
Yeah.
group.
Like,
Like-
a
Like
group.
the
Yeah,
like
it's
the
like
friend.
for you guys, for example, you guys are like
Yeah,
childhood
we
friends
have-
with Sophie,
We
right?
have loads of female friends.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
See,
And
like,
you guys like for me like in my perspective when like you guys started out, it's like oh, she has like a lot of boyfriends.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
boyfriends,
what you
Yeah.
like,
We'll
but getting to know you like guys, you're not like actually like that, you know. No offense, like you know, because you would have that perspective type of thing if you don't know the person.
Gabe, what was he gonna say?
So like, what would your opinion be like? Let's say your other one significant other has like already a best friend. Like you got into yeah. Like you're in a
I
relationship,
think
but they're
I
best friend.
need to know like their past.
Yeah, I need
I
to
want to
know.
know if he's ever tried to move to her before.
That's what I'm saying.
Because then I feel like
Mm.
he's still trying to get with her.
Like it's completely platonic still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think for me it depends on like their past relationship. If like I know they've always been friends, I think it's okay. But
Yeah.
if I know like in the past he's always tried to
They had like a history.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think I'd always be like quite weary about the both of them being together all the time, etc.
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So do you think girls and boys can't be friends without having like romantic feelings?
I think they
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
they can be friends.
Is
Yeah.
it true that guys only want to be friends with girls if they're attractive?
Oh.
No.
What?
I think this is a yes and no answer to that.
It depends on the person.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't lie.
In
It
what way,
depends.
though?
I think
Like-
it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, would you want to approach a person, like a girl, unless she wasn't attractive,
No, because the thing is,
like to be
I
their
think
friend?
if they're more attractive, like you'd want to like try and get to know
You weigh
them.
it in, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Kind of, yeah, but like, I don't know, because they're more attractive, I'd want to get to know them, but I think it's because I want to like try and develop something off of that. And obviously, if that doesn't work, you just end up being friends. But I don't know. I don't know really.
I'm pretty sure like
What?
you can.
Oh yeah, you can. But like,
Like-
I don't know. I'm a bit 50-50 with that
Is it?
sometimes.
I think there's like living proof in this room. Like I'm friends with in there. I'm not gonna move to her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you can. Boys and girls
I
can't.
feel like
be
that's
friends.
different though
feel
because
that's
you
Because we're
different.
childhood.
we
Yeah.
You're
grew
childhood
up
friends,
together.
yeah.
Like let's say if we met someone else a motive.
Yeah.
That's different, I think. Then.
Is it?
How about your like Yubo friends? Like, was it
Like online
like-
friends.
Friends. On no, that's online though. I never.
Yeah, but
really-
you guys eventually like hanged out together as friends though.
Yeah.
and that was just like,
Yeah, I guess then, yeah. I just wouldn't move to it.
Like
Yeah.
they're just like
her personality is too good to be like, no, I don't know, is that the right direction? Like,
I don't know, it's because we've already developed that, like, friendship. I can't see anything past that.
Right.
there's like a boundary. And
Yeah, but then there's some people who's like, yeah, you become friends, but they start to see, you know,
the little things.
yeah,
Yeah.
and obviously they develop, you know, further attraction to that person, and obviously they get into a relationship. But I think that's how most relationships start, no? Like, you become friends first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then from that,
You move.
get into a relationship.
Yeah.
But I think with that, there's more risk. Because obviously you lose a friend and the partner
And
too.
partner, yeah. But then it shows like, was there an ulterior motive from the start? If like.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to that question.
Yeah.
I
right?
don't know, because you can just randomly develop feelings for someone, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't control it. True.
It just goes with time type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the more you spend time with this person, like, I
You
don't know,
might
you
like
just,
them more.
you might like them more, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you might like spending your time with this person, and then from that you just develop feelings.
If you asked someone to be a girlfriend or a boyfriend
Yeah.
and they said no, is that the relationship over for you?
No.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
proposal.
Can the
I
mic
did
hear that?
too.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
yeah.
mic.
We'll just put subtitles, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like you proposed and they said no. Is that like your relationship?
I mean, yeah, proposal, then yeah.
Is this for marriage now? Yeah.
Is this marriage?
No,
or
this
just
is
for girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
girlfriend boyfriend.
Girlfriend, boyfriend.
Girlfriend, boyfriend. I think it's time to go.
I think it's time to go because they're not taking you seriously.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
It's
later on.
time to go.
It's time to go, blood.
Yeah.
It's got to go, blood.
But yeah, speaking of going,
Speaking of going. Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a
That
good
was
one.
good.
I think we'll call it there, guys. Thanks for listening.
We've been your co-host, Adrien.
Josh, do you guys want to shout out anything like socials?
follow me guys on Insta at Rafael Bure, and follow me on TikTok as well. Just right. Yeah, and follow Ultralight as well. You know, gotta rep
Shout
it, man.
Ultralight.
Yeah.
Follow me Insta.
You trying to do ASMR?
I'll go.
ASMR.
Follow my IG.
What did you do?
Rash.
Follow my IG. right here.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Deuces.
What's the British version of Johnny Sins? I forgot
I
his
don't
name.
even. Do we even have one?
I think we do. It's not bold though.
You need to remember our audience is also 16.
So you got
I swear your like
I think-
parents
I think
watch
we
this
should
as
just-
well.
I think I was one, you know. So yeah. And that's the peak thing. Like, yeah. We'll cut that out, guys.
Crazy.
No, but like, because there was this situation, right? It's that, let's say guy A and guy B was trying to get with the girl A and girl B. You know, then the guy B, after the girl A didn't work out. no, sorry. The boy A and the girl A didn't work out.
Yeah.
The boy B moved to
Girl A.
girl A because girl B and boy B didn't.
I don't like the girl
No.
B gay. Oh, gay.
But I gotta make my pee with you, me, I'm pumped up. That's the one I be with you, don't